Hello, my name is Glenda. I'm from Beads Gone Wild. Video on how to do cubic right angle weave. I know a lot of people get a little confused with it. It really is a very easy stitch. You just have to memorize a couple different moves and that's it. It's highly repetitive and I think you'll have fun doing it. So let's get started. If you want to choose, two colors of beads or two different colored beads, it will help. And we're going to start with a circle of 4 beads. Cubic right angle weave. You don't need to know regular right angle weave to do cubic right angle weave, because cubic right angle weave is done a little bit differently than regular right angle weave. And it's just a matter of memorizing a couple steps. So if you want to learn right angle weave, I have another video we'll be doing, but I just want to stick to the cubic at this point. So if you start with 4 beads in a circle like this, and I'm using 8/0 seed beads, go around it a little bit because we need to make sure this is really nice and tight. And even though normally I wouldn't tie knots in the beginning, I would just start working. It's so hard to do unless this is a really nice connection. So I'm going to grab that thread, make a knot. Oops. Go through another bead. Make a knot. So this is essentially a single right angle weave unit. It has 4 sides. The holes are sitting at right angles to each other. Okay, so there's our nice secure group of 4 beads. Oops, okay. One of the things, a lot of the videos show a different way to start than what I do, but this is going to be the bottom. Those 4 beads are these 4 beads, and we start right away building up. I like to do that because when you're teaching classes and at first you have to show to make a strip and then you fold it over, it takes up too much time. So I just like to get right into it. This is how we're going to do it, and this is what you have to memorize. So once we start with this circle of 4 beads, then we'll start doing the actual cubic right angle weave stitch. Okay? Okay, so we start in with the cubic right angle weave. You need to pick up your beads, which are going to be laid out 3, 2, 2, and 1. That's the order we're going to pick them up. So we look at first where we're exiting. I'm exiting this bead right there. Right here. So I'm going to hold on to the tail in my hand, holding on to this work. It's a little tricky for the first row, but we're going to pick up 3 beads. I'm going to come back through this bead in the same direction that I was originally going, and I'm going to go through the next bead in the circle. Oops, right now. Well, maybe not. Okay, it's hard to hold for the camera and for beading. Alright, so there's the 3 new beads. This is good to use the different colors because if it falls down like that, you can tell where you are. The 3 new beads, I call this one the head. If we think it's like a little man. And there's the head because the hole goes this way, which would be the ears. The arms are going up and down like this. Okay? So just remember our little man there. So we pick up the 3 beads, we go through the same bead we were exiting, going the same direction. We go through the next bead in the circle of 4. We pick up 2 beads, go through the arm of the man before, and this is how you'll remember your direction, because you go through the arm, through the one you're in, the one you're coming out of, and we're going to go forward 1 bead in the circle, the original circle. Okay. We're going to pick up 2 beads again and basically repeat what we just did. Go through the arm of the man before, go through the one we're in, and we're going to go forward. So this is the only part where I find people have a little bit of time trying to remember what to do. We're basically coming out the 4th bead here in the original circle of 4 beads. Before we can add the last bead, we need to go up this arm over here. So I always tell people it's like I'm at the Grand Canyon and I want to go up the Grand Canyon, and they have this elevator here, so I'm going to take the elevator up. Going to pick up a parachute, which is here, my last bead. And I'm going to jump from this side bead all the way over to this side bead. And when I say jump, even though I have a parachute on, it's not going to pull me up in the air. I'm going to fall down, so this is how you remember your direction. You jump from this arm to this arm and go down. So you go, wee, jumping. And then I do all this at the same time so we can remember. So you jump, fall flat on the ground, drag your sorry self across the desert, go back up this elevator, and now you should have 4 beads at the top. If you roll it around in your fingers a little, you can see the 4 beads. From here, it doesn't matter if you go to the left or the right, but you're going to give everybody a high five. Go around 1, 2, oh boy. All right, well, that's what happens sometimes in beading. So what do? This is my working thread. I see what bead I'm coming out of. I know that I was giving high fives to everybody, so I've reoriented myself. Continue giving high fives all the way around till everybody's had one. Connect the front to the back. And we're ready to start again. So I want to do this just a couple times because the more you see it, the easier it will be to remember it. So we're here. I'm going to change colors again. I'm going to lay out 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. First step everybody should remember very easily. Pick up 3 beads, Go back through the one you're originally exiting in the same direction, plus 1 bead in the 4 new beads. Okay? Make sure it looks like a little man. There's the head, 2 arms. Pick up 2 beads. Go through the arm, plus the one you're in, plus you go forward. Get another little, there's our 2 heads. They're holding hands. These are the 2 heads. Beads going this way and this way. Arm. Pick up 2 beads. Look at where you're coming out, so you remember where you are. Go through the arm, the one you're in, and go forward the next bead in that circle of 4. Okay, now we look and we only have 1 bead left, but before we pick it up, remember we're going to the Grand Canyon, so we're going to take the elevator up this first arm over here. Going to pick up our parachute. We're going to jump from this arm over to this arm, and we're going to fall down. Down is towards the bottom of the work. Hit the ground. Drag our sorry self across the grass. I mean the dirt. It's sandy. Ugh. Ooh. And then take the elevator back up, which is that first bead over there. Pull this tight, and you should have 4 beads up at the top. From where you are, go to the left or the right. Connect all 4 beads, plus the front to the back. That is your basic cubic right angle weave.